to live stream. So today we're gonna talk about why there's no social media available in Nepal right now. And if you guys don't know, I am from Nepal, and it's a hot news in Nepal. Why is it banned totally? And it's not just one social media. There are plenty of social media. They're so they banned they banned social media, so many of them. I don't even know how many of them are banned right now, and a lot of people are angry. People I know are angry, not just people I don't know. People who I know, my family members, my friends, all of them are angry and upset on these things happening. um, if I um, if somebody asks me, hey, why is it banned? If I really have to be honest, I don't know. I really don't know. So I would I was about to research myself, why is it happening anyway? So why not stream and figure out this together? Let me share my screen. Share. All right. Um, why Nepal have banned social media? What does Google search says? Nepal banned many popular social media platforms, including Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, because they failed to register with government by the September 4th, which was yesterday. So it's not even 24 hours they banned it. 2025 deadline. This decision follows govern, follows a Supreme Court directive to regulate these platforms and bring them under legal frameworks for monitoring content. Okay, we know what this means. Monitoring. Okay, you cannot criticize this and that. You can criticize. We can criticize you, but you cannot criticize us. But critics argue it undermines democracy and freedom of expression. Of course it does. Of course. Failing to register. The primary reason for the ban is that major social media companies did not comply with the government directive to register their operations in Nepal and appoint a local contact person. What does that even mean? Like Nepal have their own laws, so these social media didn't comply with them. I know Nepal is kind of a corrupt, so I cannot just predict everything has gone right. And also the major political party, they've been in the seat as a politician for a long time, and anybody who criticizes them will be against the policies of a social media, right? Because they have to monitor things. Otherwise, how are they going to govern? What are the other reasons? The main reason, failure to register. Okay, we get it. Supreme Court directive, we get it. Aim of regulations. The government states that the regulations are intended to curb misinformation, cybercrime, and online hate speech. What is misinformation? What do you mean? Okay, I kind of know what is misinformation, but what truly definition of a misinformation is? Okay, before even if I type what misinformation is, I'm predicting misinformation is something like, hey, someone XYZ is running for prime minister, right? And somebody just says that this XYZ prime minister had a sex scandal or something, right? And but in truly he or she did not have a sex scandal. But is it freedom of speech to say it. Yeah, it is. But is it misinformation? Yeah, it is. And it also kind of like there's a lot of AI thing happening. Like you can, like you can make some politician talk and say, hey, I've been corrupt for my whole life, this and that, even though it was not original video, but you can make it and post it. That is a misinformation. Um, like naked picture made by AI. Well, being made it, but with the help of AI and posted in a social media, that could be misinformation. I would consider that a crime if it is a naked picture, to be honest. If those are the things they are trying to prevent, I'm for it. But those rules are already placed. You cannot put naked picture of anybody in the internet, even though it is created by AI. I mean, it's global rule kind of a thing. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to practice in Europe, Africa, USA, Canada, Argentina, South America, right? Everywhere. The Middle East is even more strict about those things. So if those regulations are already in place, what Nepal needs extra on top of that to regulate to be able to function in Nepal? Okay, let's type misinformation. False or inaccurate information, which kind of um, aligns with what I said, especially that which is deliberately intent to deceive. Deceive is to I know how to say it in Nepali. Deceive is to like put someone down. Um, you wish somebody progress to halt or somebody do bad. That is deceive, in my opinion. Control, deceive. Person cause someone to believe something that is not true, typically in order to gain something personal advantage. Okay, almost close, but not exactly sure. Okay, so this can be So there are a lot of things that I agree that can be regulated for the better means of a society as a whole, and to live in a peace and harmony. People are not just doing deliberately misusing social media. But on the other hand, if you place those minor s- rules like naked pictures, you're not allowed to misinformation, this and that, which I believe it's already in a place. And social media, like even before when social media, okay, for example, if social media as business, right? Imagine you're a Facebook or YouTube, meaning Google. Let's say Meta and Google and TikTok, right? Your primary objective when you go into a market is to convince many, many, many people to use their platform as source of information, putting themselves in advertisement, to grow friends, to be in touch with their friends and family, right? If that's the case, why would a social media company would allow just a common sense? Why would they allow themselves to let their platform used in certain way, like naked pictures, a misinformation that could lead to a war or civil unrest, or conflict, anything, right? If if that happens because of them, they know their social media will be in high critic, and that business will not go longer than it should be anyway. So why is it actually happening? My perception uh, is, okay, there among the many reasons. Let's go forward. And so we kind of get, it is deceive, misinformation, And okay, aim to regulation, misinformation. We got that. Cybercrime. Cybercrime have many, many, many definition on it. Like bullying, saying something horrible about somebody can be considered as a cybercrime. What is a cybercrime? Hate speech. Hate speech already comes inside a cybercrime. Okay, it's just multi-purpose word right now. Uh, my keyboard is not working. What the hell? Nepal moves. Nepal moves to block Facebook, X, YouTube, and other Al Jazeera. Nepal's dilemma over social media regulation. The diplomat. Censorship concern, criticism and concern. Impact on freedom of expression. Critics. DW. It's a good German. Um, well, they know I'm trying to buy a sofa. Look what's happening. What's happening here. Because they know um, I'm trying to buy a sofa. Let me see myself. How do I look in the? Because I want to know how things are going in a stream. Live. No, it's not that bad. I like the way this is going. I like the way how things are going. And it's okay. Okay. Let me chat GPT that thing real quick. Okay. Nepal has banned access to major social media platform. Here are few contexts. Nepal announced on September 4, 2025 that approximately 26 social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, WhatsApp, Reddit, LinkedIn. What LinkedIn had have to do with missing? I mean, okay, there's a lot of scammer in LinkedIn. That I know there are scammers in LinkedIn because I get a lot of scam text messages, this and that, like offering, jobs so ridiculously overpaid that even I have to doubt it. Snapchat are now blocked. So among 26, these are how many are there? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are all the SOC social media platforms that are banned in Nepal right now? Okay. Rumble, I know Rumble. Facebook Messenger, okay, that's true, but it's still Meta. Instagram is still Meta. If there's WhatsApp, that's also Meta. Thread. So they could have just said Meta and saved everybody's time. That's 5 platform just in one umbrella. Thread, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, Facebook. That's Meta right there, all of them, right? X. So they axed Elon Musk as well, formerly Twitter. YouTube. YouTube is also okay. So if since it is banned, nobody from Nepal can see me. LinkedIn. Uh, this LinkedIn makes sense. Nepal banning LinkedIn makes sense. Do you know why? Because none of the politicians have good resume. What have they accomplished? To put anything in LinkedIn beside switching government every 9 months like a pregnant woman. Our government flips like there's a if 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 somebody gets pregnant, right? And then there's a change in a government, by the time that baby is delivered, we know the government is going to get changed. That's how bad it used to be back in 2021, 20. Now it has a little bit stabilized, but still it it's really really bad how government works in Nepal. Okay, LinkedIn, I get that. Snapchat. Snapchat, it's just for kids. Reddit, Discord. Okay, Discord doesn't listen to anybody. I get that. Pinterest, it's bunch of pictures. What are you talking about? It's nothing but pictures. Can I make this wider? There you go. This will do. Snapchat, Reddit, Discord, Pinterest, Signal. I don't even know if this existed. What is Signal? Is Signal is an app? What is SIG and Signal? SOS, social media platform. How does it even look like? Okay, that's what it looks like. Yes, Signal is considered a social media platform because it is an application used to send social media like text, photo. So it's like a WhatsApp, videos to other people, which is a core definition of social media. While Signal primary focus is on private, end-to-end encrypted, which is also WhatsApp. Why, if you already have a WhatsApp, why do you need it? Communication rather than public content broadcasting, it functionality of allowing users to connect and share information with socially equivalent individual and groups placed within the border. All right, done with this. Tumblr. What the hell is Tumblr now? I know Quora, Signal, Thread, WeChat, Chinese WhatsApp, Quora. You ask questions, they give answers, and the best answer goes on the top. Very good, by the way. ChatGPT was kind of a death to this application. I used to use Quora before ChatGPT. What the hell is Tumblr? I don't even know what is Tumblr. This okay. I'm learning new things now. No, Tumblr and Signal are two separate things. Tumblr is a social media and micro blogging platform, while Signal is a okay. I wrote it wrong. Yes, Tumblr is a social media micro blogging platform that allows users to share various types of content, including text, photos. It's basically another WhatsApp. Why is there so many social media platform? We already have WhatsApp. It does the same shit. Whatever other social media tells you you can do, you can all of that you can do in a WhatsApp. Maybe because I use WhatsApp a lot and I like that. And if I'm already doing a lot of things in WhatsApp, right? Why do I need another 3,000 application that does the same shit? And many of the people might not even use that application. Everybody uses application. Everybody, all my immigrant friend who are from Asia and Africa, Everybody, WhatsApp. Everybody. South America, everybody WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp so much so my mom used to use only Messenger to talk to her sisters and relatives, also my relatives. I even made her use WhatsApp. It's easy. It's very easy. Where was I? Where was I? Tu-tu-tu-tu, tu-tu-tu-tu. Tumblr, Clubhouse. I'm not even gonna bother what the hell is this things these two Mastodon. What is Mastodon? Mastodon? How do I even pronounce this? Mastodon. Mastodon? Control C. Control V is a decentralized social media platform. Its functionality is microblogging service similar to Twitter, where user can post short messages called thoughts, share images and videos, follow all others, and reshare posts. The but with the key difference including is decentralized structure, lack of ads, and algorithmic algorithms, and community driven modernization across different servers. Okay, what's the difference? No ads or algorithm. How are they making money if it is not with the ads? Chronological feed in interoperability. What is interoperability? The underlying open standards allow different servers and platforms within the pre-diverse to interact, enabling users to follow and be followed by people on other instances. Whatever. Don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Rumble. I kind of like a Rumble. It's kind of a new. One thing that I like about Rumble is if you have a Rumble account, right? If you're trying to be a streamer, Rumble is the best way to start, to be honest. It's not sponsored. They have a very good UI. They're doing great. The best thing about Rumble is if you want to go live stream just like me right now, the way I'm doing right now, you can go live on Rumble, right? Just one platform, and you can add link to Rumble and be live on every other social media like X, uh, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. You can go you can go live on other social media through Rumble, and that's really great. I cannot say the same thing about other social media. So one thing I like about Rumble, it's new. It's not buggy at all. I don't know what VK is. I don't know what Line is. I kind of know what emo is. It's very similar to WhatsApp, Jalo, whatever that is. Don't know, don't care. Saul, don't know, don't care. Hamro Patra. Hamro Patra? That is Nepali social media. Why would they ban their own social media? I thought it was only for foreign social media. Hamrapatra didn't register in their own country? Where is Hamrapatra from? Um, Hamrapatra application is primarily found in App Store for. I know it's available in App Store and whatever, but where is this from? Okay, prom. It became prom. Um, okay, Nepal. I knew it. It has Nepal flag on it. Kinda. Why would bro? I don't even say bro at all. This made me say bro. They banned Hamropatra. I know many people who send Nepalese friend who send money to Nepal through Hamropatra. They have this remittance, remotely kind of a thing that they can send money through Hamropatra. So if they ban this, no remittance to Nepal at all. So they're basically throwing hammer in their own leg. Does that even make sense? If you're a country where one third or at least one fourth of the youth is out of your country and send money back home, that money back home is one of the major source of income remittance for your country, and your country relies on it. The medium, the medium that people used to use to send money to your country, and as a government, you ban that medium. I thought I thought Nepalese politics are only corrupt. Turns out they're dumb too. What the hell? What the hell? I kind of I'm kind of getting a vibe that this thing is gonna blow up so bad, and it's gonna be such a big issue when there is a real election in Nepal. When it's time to change the government, which is almost about to happen. It's not that far to happen a re-election. This thing is gonna blow up, and there's gonna be whole shakeup in a change of a government. Um, there's gonna be a new party with new agenda, new idea, youth that might totally or majority size switch up to the establishment. Like party like MLA, Congress, and what so not, right? Like Raprapa, they're kind of an average party nowadays. But the new youth parties, I don't know the exact name. This Rabindra Lamithane party, whatever his party is, if they catch on this, if they can catch on the vibe, the trend that people are not liking this, um, social media being banned. You know what? Not only it might be only for the reason that they want to control people's opinion about how a government should be run, or what they think of politician, and how much corruption money it's been channeled through politician, and it goes to their family members and foreign accounts, right? Not only that, people are so fed up with that. I think it's because most likely these social media were were asked to pay kind of like um a money just to operate. You know what I mean? Like if you go to certain, if you're a Meta, you want to operate in a certain country, you don't necessarily have to pay the country to use in that country, to use your social media into that country. But if the politician in that country is corrupt, you have you cannot lose the whole market of 30 million people. That's what the population of Nepal is. You cannot just simply give up that market. 30 million is a lot of, only, okay, there's already 30 million people, and only if you can take $1 out of one person in terms of advertisement, that's $30 million revenue in 1 year. Why would they give up that $30 million? um so it's they will be better off paying the politician to make the app work in that country, I believe. So my suspension here is They didn't agree in the amount that they were supposed to get. Otherwise, what would be the issue? But I'm not also 100% bashing only politicians here. There's a lot of so let's say artists or social media influencer. They are out of touch. They are totally out of touch. This, so if you do, for a little bit of a context, if you are not Nepali and you don't know like a regular custom of Nepal, right? We have this thing called teas. Teas is it's kind of like a very feminine festival. Women either not married or married. Generally, when women are not married, they take a fasting on this specific festival. They take fast so that their future husband could be. They take fast, saying to God, I'll take this suffering, but uh, because I'm doing this, God will grant me a better husband or understanding husband or a wealthy husband, healthy husband, this and that. Or if somebody is already married, they take fasting on that day, wishing everybody in her family becomes healthy and wealthy and a long life. Um, but it's they take fasting mostly for a well wish, doing well wishes to their husband, right? Most of the time, but you can pray for best wishes for a family, this and that, whatnot. So generally, so it's kind of like a Christmas in Nepal, and every single time when there's a Christmas, there's a lot of artists releasing an album because that's when the most everybody is out of office, they're visiting their parents, this and that, and they like sometimes it's a Christmas party, they sing, dance. So singing and dancing is a big culture in this festival, and every single time when this festival is about to happen, like a month earlier, there's always 10, at least 5 big artists releasing these album specifically for this festival. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The song that happens for this festival is out of touch. It doesn't even sound like it's traditional song anymore. Let me do latest famous tease song, popular tease song, comedy tease, choto luga. Choto luga means short clothes. I don't know how. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, back in the day when I was young, when I was like 11-year-old, this song would get banned immediately. Not only it would get banned, it wouldn't be able to publish in the first place. Um, but whatever, I don't know why I'm yapping on the first place. I kind of get I kind of get I'm not totally against like artist publishing a song that is little bit hints about sexuality and like wishing this and that nicely, and you know um but when you hit like right there and like in lyrics, like right to the topic, and 2-year-old 3-year-old is listening to a song, what are it's not that I don't like the song. I don't think it's 100% bad, but if I'm with a group of a people dancing in the song and there is 4-year-old girl or a 4-year-old boy asking me for an explanation what's happening in a song and you feel uncomfortable explaining it, that means it's bad. Okay, i'm not I'm not 100% against the song, but I'm against where things are going. And it's already gone bad. And if things keep going on the same direction where things are going, it's gonna get even worse. That's what I'm afraid of. But I'm also a little bit hopeful it's not gonna get as bad as like Cardi B song. Like there's big words dropped in there. As long as we don't get that bad, I think we would be good. We just um just getting a signal about sexuality, but not talking sexuality directly, if that makes sense. Okay, so we were talking about why social media being banned. Probably there is social media bill, communist nostalgia. Makes sense to me. Social media bill raises free speech concern. Critics argue that Nepal proposed social media bill could stifle free speech, which provisions that grants the government sweeping power to regulate online content. So it's only online content. By the way, there's a lot of trend nowadays. TikTok. Where is TikTok? Is there a TikTok? TikTok. There's no TikTok. I have not. Oh my god. Uh, I haven't saved TikTok. I can go to. So you guys have already guessed that I watch TikTok. TikTok. You see this Peacock and Sling TV. I watch Premier League. That's why. Let me just log in. What the hell? Why am I afraid of it? I'm afraid because TikTok TIK. TikTok login. TikTok login. Will it let me log in? I'm logged in. Nice. I have 0 followers in TikTok, by the way. It's a new account solely for the purpose of.
Oh, oh shit!
Okay, I was just checking whether the sound that I'm hearing is what you're hearing as well. Just double check my headphones so it's good. Let me do a little bit of a cook so that it gives me adrenaline to go after Nepalese politician. Let me tell you something. Whether I'll be ever be in a position to launch another drink, like not another thing, ever a drink at all. Until then, Coca-Cola Zero is the best drink in the world. I love this drink. Sadio Mane is the best player in the world.
Oh shit!
Where's the Sadio Mane? I'm gonna tell SADIO, Sadio Mane, best player in the world. Coca-Cola is the best in the world.
Liverpool were amazing.
Bosh, amazing, sick, great, fantastic. What else do you want me to say? Any?
Fantastic. What else? Look, it is so irony person with this accent is mocking a proper English lad. You know? Um, he talks better English than me. I'll tell you that. I'm not teasing his English, just accent, not English accent.
Liverpool were amazing.
Bosh, amazing, sick, great, fantastic.
Fantastic.
What else do you want me to say?
Yeah,
Anything else?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
We blew them away.
We did. Every player was boss. And the one that I'm mentioning now, Sadio Mane.
There you go. Listen to this. The way this guy is explaining how Sadio Mane is best player in the world. This is what I think. This is what I think when it comes to drinking anything. Coca-Cola Zero is the best drink in the world. Let me tell you something.
I said it last time I was on it. He's the best football player in the world. I don't know why he's laughing for. What, Chris? Why are you laughing for? Why are you laughing for? I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
I'm being
No,
serious.
you see, I'm talking facts here. I don't do if buts and maybes. I do absolutes. And you know, like if your aunt had balls, she'd be your uncle, but she doesn't, so she's not. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
You know what I'm trying to say? Coca-Cola Zero is the best drink in the world. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Here are 10 players who sound.
Shut up. Everybody know English. And once you're in England, you stay for 5 years. You eat, drink. You eat English breakfast, drink Guinness. End of story. Nobody cares. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? All right. Nepal, whose constitution guarantees press freedom, is considered one of the freest country in Asia. In 2024, the Himalayan nation ranked 74th out of 180 in Reporters Without Borders. Yeah, this is one of the downside of drinking too much Coca-Cola Zero. It makes me wake up because it had a lot of caffeine on it, which I absolutely love. But it also makes you burp a lot. And thankfully, for me, most of the time, I'm inside a house doing my own thing, and I don't have to worry about me being other people and being embarrassed. Somebody texted me. Bhuvan, yes, brother. You too, Ben. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. YouTube from Nepal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, feels so good when somebody is. I'm a very fresh streamer. I don't know how to stream. I don't know how to talk. I don't have a followers, but I try. I try my best. And when people comment on things like this, makes me feel good. Thank you. Thank you, Bhuvan. Bhuvan or Bhuvan? Like the way I say my name. My name is Pawan and it's Pawan. But some people say Pawan or Pawan or Pawan. If I don't know, for some reason, Latino people, people specifically from like El Salvador, Honduras, what else? What else? What else? El Salvador, Honduras, Bolivia. They don't say Pawan, they say Pawan, which is fine with me. I'm fine with anything. As long as you talk nice to me, that's all it matters. And I'll return the favor. Even if you don't talk nice to me, I'll still return a favor. I'll talk nice to you. I've always tried my best to talk nice to everybody I know. Except this article. Okay, let's go. However, a new bill aimed to regulating social media has raised concern over its potential impact on freedom of speech. Best. 100% best. Man, this thing is heating up so much. I'm feeling hot. Not hot like oh handsome hot, like really really like hot. What temperature is it inside? During the daytime it's 90 degree, 92 to be exact. I'm wearing jeans pant and undershirt and another shirt. God damn, I need another Coke. If you're watching, please don't go away. I'll go and get another Coke so that I get chilled and you get entertained. How about that? All right? Be right there. I'll be right back. Ah, my conscience is back. And I am back. Let me finish this first. Looks like a Christmas. I'm a Coke addict. Always. Since the day I stepped in this country, I've been a Coke addict. Nobody can stop me. Best feeling in the world. The best feeling in the world. When you drink Coke and you burp in your own comfort. Ah. The only thing that tops that is when you've been holding a pee for a long time and you get to pee. God. That's called relief. That is a relief. Or in your case, you might be holding your poop or whatever. Yeah, probably. That number one and number two, this thing is number three. Love Coke. Not advertised, by the way. Not advertised. I'm not sponsored. Of course. The government claims that the bill aimed to promote decency and transparency online. It mandates social media account registration for various firms and grants authorities the power to remove indecent or misleading content. Okay, indecent would be what is indecent? I'll show you something indecent. How can I search in TikTok? Indecent Nepal NAP Nepalese content CNT. What is indecent? What does indecent even mean?
केटीहरुको जिउमा कतिवटा दुलो हुन्छ?
तीनवटा
मिलेन गुगल गर्नु है त। केटीहरुको जिउमा कतिवटा दुलो हुन्छ?
7वटा
This is AI. What the hell?
OnlyFans भनेर छ. Found some Nepalese sis using OnlyFans selling their 18 plus pic for few dollars. I think our human body is not worth of $15 or $20. आफ्नो आमा बुवाले 40-50 लाख खर्च गरेर अस्ट्रेलिया पठाएको आफ्नो छोरीको फ्युचर राम्रो होस् भनेर. I don't know how they feel after knowing these things कि छोरीले विदेश गएर यस्तो त्यस्तो गर्छ भन्दा. हाम्रो समाज न्यारो माइन्डेड छ, प्लस नेपाल देश एउटा धार्मिक देश हो.
Do you know what my thought on this? Ah, man, I want to say it. I'm in a Jose Mourinho period, Jose Mourinho situation. If I speak, I'm in trouble. So I better not to say it. So I prefer not to say it. If I speak, I'm in trouble.
Just my thoughts. Leave your thoughts in comment.
Yeah, it is sad. It is sad. But isn't it should be sad regardless of regardless whether the girl is from your country or not. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, as a parents or a neighbors or your friend in Nepal, right? And you send your friend, okay, your friend has gone to Australia, England, or wherever, Canada, USA, and you found out uh, the person you know have a OnlyFan, and then only you'll feel sad. Isn't that the concept of OnlyFan in itself is a bad and sad thing, regardless whether the girl is from Nepal or not? You know what I mean? I'm not trashing on this guy. Like he has a point. It's really sad. It is really sad.
Comment section मेल थ्याङ्क यू आफैले पुरा होइन हाम्रो समाज न्यारो न्यारो माइन्डेड छ भनेर आफैले न्यारो
What narrow-minded? American people and Australian people are not narrow-minded. You think their daughters having a OnlyFan makes them proud? What narrow-minded?
कन्फेसन गरिरहेको छ क्या सो मलाई चाहिँ कसलाई नि ओ सेट त्यस्तो पनि हुन्छ लाइक ए त्यस्तो पनि नेपालीहरूले पनि गरिरहेको छ त्यस्तो फोटोहरू बिचिरहेको छ भने जस्तो फिल भयो कन्फेसन पढेर चाहिँ त्यो केटाले चाहिँ धार्मिक भनेर हुन्छ नि यस्तो नगर्नुस् भन्न खोजे जस्तो छ यो कन्फेसनमा
Yeah, a lot of girls. Okay, these things. Okay, for example, if I'm a brother or a husband and I say, "Don't do this," right? Which is a good thing to say because you care about a person, and she says, "This is my life, my body, my choice." Good. Also, the guy would say, "It's also my life, my body, my choice," and can separate. It's not like you have to be mandatory in a relationship or have to keep being with a person, right? It's the relationship works with two people working for each other or working for themselves and each other. Yeah, this is sad. And I genuinely believe whether a dad, brother, or a boyfriend or anybody who's closer to her, right, says you need to stop this. I don't think that's controlling. That is very wishful thinking and wishful suggestion, and it's for some reason, although it applies to everybody, like there's a proverb saying in Nepal, like if you treat your body like a temple, everybody will worship it because you treat it as like a temple, and if you treat it like a dumpster, everybody will treat it like a dumpster. It applies specifically more to women, fortunately or unfortunately. It also applies to men. Uh, but it is what it is. If you have OnlyFans, people aren't gonna have a best image of you. whether it's for good or bad. And we live in a society. Those things are getting bigger and bigger. I've saw one TikTok, Instagram post, like one of the highest paid OnlyFans girl was making as much money as the highest paid player in basketball, which is unbelievable. But stop this nonsense. We're talking about Nepalese government banning social media. What the hell? do you know do you know another thing? Among all the social media, they haven't banned they haven't banned OnlyFans in Nepal. Or was that never legal? Was that ever legal? I don't think that was legal. Cancel, cancel. I was in what page? Not this page. What page? Not this page. What? Not this page. Okay, let's keep the TikTok going on. Civil argue that critics argue that its vague provision could suppress political dissent and contradicts constitutionally protected right. 100% agree. 100% agree here. 100% agree. As politician, because people are so fed up with. I'll give you another reason also. Hello, friend. I'm in the jungle. Namaste, साथीहरु. म जंगलमा छु. Hello, friends. I'm in the jungle. NP. Oh God. Uh, our country will become another North Korea. It might. It might. Our country will become another North Korea. It might. Well, the good thing is it can never be a North Korea. Unlike North Korea, you can always go to India or run to China or you know, you can go to India. It's a free border. Our country will become another North Korea. Unfortunately, to do TikTok live, you need to have 1,000 followers. You know what? Next TikTok live, I'll reschedule this. I'll reschedule this. I'll reschedule another live and add TikTok on it. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. If you are 3 people here, I'll be online again and add TikTok on this. Can I add TikTok here? Can I add TikTok here? Sounds like I cannot add TikTok while I'm doing TikTok. I'm gonna have to add TikTok